Hi Ben. Form's been a bit up and down, isn't it? It's a bit of a surprising loss last week.
Yeah, I mean, massively disappointing to come away from bottom of the league and not really get what we acted like we deserved, really. I think there was a few things that let us down. Started really well, and then it kind of too many penalties, missed tackles and stuff kind of let us down and let them back into the game, and then disappointing to score last play but missed the kick, which was unlucky as well. So, but we do have really good games, and sometimes we're a little bit off. So it's just the way the season's
So which team are
gone.
going to turn up today?
Well, hopefully from the discussions we've had with the boys and how everyone's revved up right now, I think we're going to be full 80-minute performance, really good win at home in front of a big crowd.
You lost away to them early in the season, a bit of a surprise because they hadn't won a game at all then, right? And I think the difference between the two teams was lack of discipline in the second half. Do you think that is an issue for you today?
Yeah, I would agree. I think last week that kind of snuck into our game as well, where we got a little bit tired and stuff, and then we kind of made a bit more mistakes, which kind of bring into the pens, which let us piggyback teams into getting wins against us, which is, like I've said, incredibly disappointing. But it's what we do next to change it now, because the season's there for the taking.
It is. Where it looks at the moment, Ben, you're not going up, you're not going down. So is this a bit of a dead rubber already?
I couldn't say it's a dead rubber, Graham. I think it's only our second year at this highest level the club's ever played. So for whatever we do now, we're already miles better than what we did last year. So it's just, for us now, it's about setting club records and stuff, and then it's piggybacking how we move on to next year as well.
Okay, and I've got a quid on you for the first try, Ben.
Thank you very much, Graham. I appreciate that. I'll try my hardest.
Thanks, Ben. Thanks. Hayden, big game today for you guys?
Yeah, no, it's a big game. Good mid-table clash at the moment. A few teams similar points, so it should be a really good game. It was a great game up at our place early in the season, so hopefully same again. And some good rugby being played. It's a good track, so yeah, hopefully some good rugby.
You guys have been in red hot form recently, haven't you? 1-3 on the bounce.
Yeah, we're doing all right. Yeah, it's good. We started the season really poorly, just finding our feet in the new league, and then since then we're just growing a bit of confidence. Just keep going. Working on real good quality in training, and Saturday we'll bring that attention to detail, and that's stood us in good stead at the moment, so hopefully it continues today.
Okay, and key areas of the game today, what do you think they are?
Probably any time you come around to Cornwall, it's the forwards, so scrum time, line outs, that sort of thing. The close contest bits is going to be vital today. As front row, hopefully we come out on top, but it's always a big challenge coming down here, so we kind of look forward to that.
Right, and of course you won earlier in the season and you beat St Austell last 2 seasons ago as well.
Yeah.
And your record against them is you won 3 of 4.
Yeah.
You going to do the same today, you think?
Hopefully.
Thanks very much. And if you're joining us for the first time, thanks very much for doing so. Much appreciated. And of course, if you do like what we do, hit the subscribe button. That way you'll get notifications for when we do future games. And we try our best to do as many as we possibly can. That's Alex Gordon.
Okay, ready? We ready?
I did say
Green
that,
ready. Time's on.
Chris Ashwin to get us underway. Big run by Tom Hodge, big number 6 for Sidmouth. Will Donwood looks to get his backs in action straight away. And Chris Ashwin has to do defending against Lewis Hull.
No clear lift. Backwards. No.
Referee playing advantage. He raised his hand. Do like that about referees. Is Alex Gordon straight away showing his intent.
And tackle now.
He will talk to you all the way through. Tell players what to do. That way
Okay, let's use
you
it.
end up not giving away 2-minute penalties to keep the game going.
Timing.
So
Good timing.
Cam Granger hoofs downfield, and I think Archie Bees might be the nearest player, but it was knocked on.
Backwards.
Well, no,
Always
referee
in
saying
and half
backwards.
off his head.
Ball was thrown at Tom Daniel, hit him on the head, so no damage done. That's George Karugas over there, first touch of the ball. Matt Shepherd
Take him
his
back.
Maori sidestep.
Backwards.
And Chris Ashwin looking to get wide. It's Pete Harris. Lovely tackle there by Josh Bess. Right around the ankles. There's Matt Boothby. One of those
Tackle!
clocks to run.
Ball's there.
Well, we've had, I think, 2 minutes, and it's been breathless already. Nobody stopped. Every time the ball's been picked up, it's been run. Chris Ashwin dummies and goes. He finds Archie Bees right on his shoulder. There's Alan Powell. You know what he's going to do. Bang it up first.
No.
Sean Moulton gets his hands on the ball, but not quite enough. Matt Shepherd has a little nudge through, looking for, I think it's O'Brien, the fullback, Rory O'Brien.
Shield! Tackle release, red!
Even from there, even this early on, Sidmouth are looking to run the ball. I think Kang Ranger might do the sensible thing here and get it off the park. Yes, he does.
Always in.
I think you might have heard that one.
Oh, I see.
Well, I can hear Alex Gordon gasping.
Okay.
It's been pretty breathless start.
Jeds, your man's there at the front.
Pete Harris throws, he finds Mark Vine.
Hayden, don't change.
Get
Don't change, stay there.
more moving forward.
Hayden, off him.
You can hear that Mark Vine still calling for more motion. Chris Ashwin, the big loopy ball to Danny Tyrrell. He's the danger man on the far right there. Lovely tackle though, well covered.
No, leave that!
That's going to be a contest today, those two. And George Tregorrick joins the fray on the opposite wing.
No.
Sam Parsons looking. I can't get in that corner. Pete Harris is there. There's one area of the field I can't quite see. And Sean Moulton slightly offside, I think. The referee says he wasn't.
No, not for me. Your receiver's arrived after I
He's
told him
done
to
a-
stop. No, off!
I have to say I'm having real problems following this. It's so fast. Ben Plummer, skipper, tries to make the
Clear
gap
out,
through the
Spears.
middle there, but he's well stopped. Henry Blackshear in support of Matt Boothby.
Off 8!
And St Austell still have the ball. That must be 7, 8, 9, 10 phases. Chris Ashwin has a look himself. He knows he's got support. Matt Shepherd finds Sam Parsons. Back to Shepherd. Looking again. He's shepherded. Excuse the pun. Archie Bees plays 9.
Tack,
That's
perhaps
a good, lovely tackle by Sean Moulton there. Right down low.
No clear for me, you've fallen off.
Mark Vine upended. And Chris Ashwin looks to get in behind. But Sam Heathcote is the first man there. And says, let's just calm down a bit.
Just wait. Time off. My legs.
There you can hear. I'm not surprised. He must have sprinted about 800 metres already. If you can tell from the body language from the players, they've all got hands on hips and they're gasping a bit. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? That I don't think has found touch. It just found Archie Bees, who looks inside to Danny Tyrrell, and Matt Shepherd.
Always in.
Who
50-22 is on.
Hoops it down as far as Rory O'Brien, and the ball went into touch before he could rescue it. Apologies, I can't see that.
50-22.
Can't see that.
50-22.
Yeah, referee called it 50-22, so it will be a St Austell ball.
Don't go early. Make sure the ball carrier is available, boys.
Oh, lovely interception there.
Option advantage.
That's filled on, and that was by Dan
Option
Armstrong.
advantage.
Got his big Mets up there to steal the ball from
Yeah, it's an option
Tom
only.
Daniel. That's skipper Hayden Dance.
No, it's just a scrum or a line out. Yeah. Ball's there. Okay, let's use it. Just wait. Just step. Yeah,
Keep playing at this rate.
Okay, advantage over.
I don't think we make the second half. Matt Shepherd looks to put Archie Bees in space. He looks for Danny Tyrrell. You know what Danny's going to do? He's going to have a run. That's what he always
Hands
does.
off now. Off his head.
15 feet on this one.
Taken in.
Archie
No
Bees.
50-22 option.
looks around the blind side, hoops it downfield, but Cam Granger is there to cover. He's got no one with him,
Retreat, Green!
so he doesn't have
Keep
much
coming!
option but to do that.
No quick one.
Well, this is shaping up to be a cracker already. I'm sure you agree. It's going to be one open. It's more like sevens played by
Knock on
15
advantage
players.
off Green.
There you
Strong
are, referee called
advantage.
it. Referee called it. Chris Ashman knows advantage coming, so he attempts something a bit clever. Didn't quite come off.
No.
But St Austell keep the
Haven't seen
ball.
it for me. Advantage over.
There's Archie Bees making the hard yards.
No, Green, leave it. No, he's come off for me. It's under your
Shepherd
man,
goes to the blind side. Ben Plum has a chip and chase. He's somewhere in the close, but it's
No.
very well played there.
No, leave it now,
by,
Brett.
Sam Heathcote,
All on.
being a regular for Sidmouth this season. Played over 50. That still hasn't found touch. And Matt Shepherd decides, yeah, well, we're going to run. He finds George Regilgus. He
Retreat
chips.
as well.
He chips
No 50,
beautifully
22.
and finds a line out. Apologies for that blockage. I can't do anything about that. Just the way the Royal box is set up here.
That's defence there.
Yeah, slightly better.
To stop, we're not going to have a walk in and immediately set. Clear pause, please.
There you are. Referee says you can't walk in with a line out set. You have to stay there. Once again, Dan
on off
Armstrong
red
got his
advantage.
mitts in there and prevented Mark Ryan taking a clean ball.
Always
Matt
under
Shepherd,
pressure. Just knocked on the line out. Steals fine.
Matt Shepherd gets there, but the ball's knocked on. So his referee will bring him back. But I think what is the first
fine.
scrimmage of the game. It's been 10 minutes of
Just knocked on in the line
non-stop
out.
air-em scare-em stuff. Both teams really going for it. And this is the first scrimmage, and this is an interesting one, of course. Liam Hillier, Finley Keywood and Hayden Down for
Crouch!
Sidmouth against Matt Boothby, Pete Harris
Bind!
and Pete Rowe.
What we get. Okay, we're pre-engaged far side. More stability from you, please. You hold your weight.
It's one of those areas I think that differentiates very good referees from the good referees, and that is their ability to referee a scrummage. It is such a complicated technical area,
Crouch!
and some referees
Bind! Sit!
perhaps are not as in know as some of the wilder props in this world. That's a lovely hook, but it's been taken against the head by St Austell. Gives Adam Powell the chance to run. He
No,
dummies.
not for me.
Sean Moulton bought that one, unusually. Chris Ashwin looks to get the ball wide, and Ben Plummer tries to find the gap. He did so unlucky there. Out of the pass, you can see Ben disappointed with that. Out of the pass, just went forward, and Danny couldn't hold it. Danny Tyrrell, straight run to the line there. That was, of course, a very good tackle. I think it was George Locke, number 12. Took Ben out. Well, it's rare these days that you see scrummages go against the head, and on that occasion, Sidmouth hooked it first, and then St Austell somehow, maybe there was a mistake inside, somehow pinched it. And Cam Granger has the chance to.
Sit!
Sorry for that.
Oh, we get no. It's both coming
Cam
in.
Granger
Okay.
to put in.
Both of you have got to hold your
And
space
the
here.
opportunity.
Yeah, both of you.
I did say that
Alright.
the referee's audio, especially when he faces the other way, does break up.
Stay
So
square.
I'll do my best to interpret what he says. But it will be corrected on the edited recording tomorrow.
He's got to get a full arm, man. He's got to get a full arm, man.
Crouch! Bind! Early.
No, referee saying
Tight heads. Early. I just told you to
far
hold your
side. That's
space.
Pete Rowe going in too early. Pete with a picture of innocence on his face says, "Who
Hold
me,
back.
ref?"
21. Early.
Early engagement. It's one of those things, isn't it? If you're Phil Dolman makes a lovely clearance there.
You've just got to hold your space.
One of those things you are sort of right on the edge. Wait,
hold
wait for the referee, and it's so easy just to go half a second early.
Wait here. Yeah. Wait.
Apologies for coughing then. There's Ben Plummer again, well met by two defenders. There's Tom Daniel, the world famous Tom Daniel.
No 10, leave that now. 10 green, off.
Danny Tyrrell's appeared from the wrong side of the field. He's the left winger, he's over here supporting his right winger.
And
There's
off,
Henry
leave
Batchet,
it!
another 18-year-old.
No clear release.
Very young, talented young
Leave it.
man. You can see there that
I know.
Matt Shepherd
There
drew
you
that.
go.
He knew just what he was doing. Archie
Seriously,
Cruz
no clear
waited for
release.
him. Matt put his hands down by the ball, didn't touch it. Archie bought
It's going
it,
to be your pen anyway. so
and
yeah,
Matt
Oh,
drew a
Jack, no,
penalty.
it's clearly simple.
That's experience.
Okay. I also haven't blown the
I think
whistle
Matt,
yet.
you think from here,
No clear release.
that's you imagine he go for the goal. He is going for goal, I think.
Points called.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
6 green, no clear release.
Chance for the first point of the game. We've
Yeah,
played
you've still got to clearly come off.
15 minutes of harum scarum, exciting rugby, and thus far this is the first opportunity anybody's had to score.
Slowing the ball, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's for me.
Same thing there with the pen.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I agree he's played the 9, but you've got the pen in the same position. But yeah, I'll keep an eye. Yeah.
Chris Ashburn having a chat with Alex Gordon.
I'll keep an eye.
What often referees often do these days is they will say to the players often before the game that, you know, I don't want everyone talking to me, I'll just talk through your skipper, please. And then what happens occasionally, if they don't do that, is that some of the players will take advantage. Not Chris, super polite, and Alex does exactly the right thing there, I think. One of the ways you keep the game going, isn't it? So here's Matt Shepherd with the first chance of points on the board. He kicks it well, right down the centre.
No, it's just I appreciate you're trying to dominate the space, but for me you're too far forward, so you've just touched him. I just need a clear gap. Just hold off.
There,
Or
well,
just
that's why
step
the
further
penalty was
back, obviously
conceded
that's on
earlier
you.
on. It wasn't Pete Rowe, it was Matt Boothby. My apologies to Pete. Referee explaining you need a bigger gap.
Yeah.
You're getting too close. Wait till
Yeah.
I call it,
When?
which is fair
General.
enough, isn't it?
Yeah, fine.
So, St Austell 3,
That's fine. You
Sidmouth
had a
0.
tackler in the way as well. So
I think the ball boys today, I think they are the under 11s or under 12s, I'm not sure. That Shepherd absolutely wallops it, takes it miles down the field, but only finds Sean Moulton, and Sean's going to have a run. He's a strong customer. He bounced off George Tregorrick. He's beaten 3,
Vantage, 6 red, high
and
tackle.
Caden Michael was the only one to get there. I think he's given.
Penalty advantage.
Yeah, referee's called advantage. So Phil Dolman hoops the ball wide.
No advantage coming.
nothing's
6
coming.
red, high tackle, always upright. Yeah, he's still, yeah.
I think that was Caden Michael who was
got a man
wearing
down
6 today.
Yeah, that's okay.
And as we look, I can see George Tregorrick is holding his shoulder. That doesn't look good.
Well, it's here. Yeah. Which way? Time's off. Substitution.
If that is the case, I would imagine that Peter Tuckley might be joining the
It's
fray.
just 10 metres.
If George is unable
Let's
to
just set 10
continue.
metres back. That's the mark there. So. Yeah, from where the ball is now.
He's not going to go off unless he absolutely has
I'll make
to.
sure it stays there. Yeah. All good.
He is leaving the field. I'm hoping it looks
Substitution
like no more than a stinger.
Okay.
And maybe George is going to be good enough to come back on.
Okay.
The first chance
Marty.
Sidmouth have
Fill
had.
the water off.
First time they've been in St Austell 22. The whole of the game's been played between the 22s.
Down in the field of play.
I don't think there's been a chance other than that. It's
Yeah.
been so tight.
High tackle, 6 reds.
And Phil Dolman nudges it into touch for an attacking line out, probably 15 metres from St Austell's line.
Okay, fellas, let's in and set, please.
And Sean Moulton, who's playing open side today, throws in at the line out. Normally a hooker, of course.
More.
That's a lovely take and drive. This looks ominous for St Austell. Sidmouth have got their tails up. They're going forward at a rate of knots. It's so hard to defend. If you
Say more.
And the referee indicates a try. I can't see who's going to come up, who's got the ball. It is number 6, I think, which is Tom Hodge.
Was that over the line, was it? Yeah. Okay, I'll keep an eye. No, I appreciate it. We've all got to get to work on Monday. Oh, really.
So,
Sean, I'll keep an eye. I haven't seen anything.
St Austell score, and 3 minutes later,
Thank you.
Sidmouth scored the first try in the game. I think it was Tom Hodge, number 6. I'm not certain. And fullback Rory O'Brien with the attempted conversion, which I think, no, he just pulled it to the left. So the score is St Austell 3, Sidmouth 5. So Chris Ashwin will restart. First real opportunity that Sidmouth had, and they came away with a lovely try. There's Sean Moulton again. He looks for contact to Sean because
Advantage,
he's a
offside,
big strong
4
lad.
red. No, I've seen it.
Advantage being played here. We're offside, I think. Phil Dolman looks to dummy and go, but he's caught there by Tom
Release
Daniel.
1. Still your advantage. 4 red,
He's playing
offside, never
advantage, so we'll bring them
retreated.
back to the penalty. Offside, he says.
Back on the 10-metre line. 4 red, offsides. Yeah.
First star player, Phil Dolman. Even when he's playing at Exeter, he could play him almost anywhere. I think
I'll keep an eye.
mostly we played
I know they
fullback,
targeted him on the first one.
but today
Okay.
he is, of course, the player coach. Today he's playing at
I'll
10.
keep an eye. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them.
He'd probably play
Is he
prop
in?
if he wanted to.
You in or out? Oh, fine. Okay.
So Sean Moulton to throw in. Taken beautifully off the top of Archie Cruz. That's a lovely run again. There's the try scorer. He's got support with him, but he takes on the first man.
Release red.
Josh Best, number 8.
And out now. Never on the ball.
Another good
Release.
attack by
No clear lift.
Sidmouth. Moving the ball very well. Cam Granger finds half a gap. And Josh Best in close support. He's looking for his
Let him go.
other forwards who are all there.
Wait.
That's a lovely hit
And
there,
off 9.
I think by Mark Vian on Phil Dolman.
Backwards.
Pete Harris is in there doing his best to disrupt,
Last man.
but Sean Moulton
Tackle
has
release.
stolen the ball on the far side. Makes a good 7-8 yards.
No,
They're 5
7.
metres out here, Sidmouth. Just a sniff of a second try coming their way.
Timing was good. Don't trap him
They
in.
really
Play
are
on.
just looking slightly better, ball in hand. Good defence by Adam Powell there. Had to do it. Dolman just chips to the corner. He's looking, but I think he might have just overcooked it slightly.
What? No, the rope's already formed there over.
Out on the
not
full,
me.
so it'll be a
They're
Sidmouth
clearly
line
over
out
the
from
top.
where the ball, in line with where the ball was kicked.
It's not the picture I've seen.
Pete Harris.
Just it.
One of the areas that so far that Archie Cruz has excelled. He's stolen 2 balls that would normally be taken cleanly
Play on.
by that man there, and once again,
No red, release!
unable to take the ball clean in the line out. Dolman finds a try score.
Release red!
Tom Hodge. That's a lovely pass as well. Pete Tuckley up against
Tackle
his
release
opposite
now.
number there, which is Tom Price.
Wait.
Skipper Hayden down.
No red, release!
Sidmouth have retained the ball very well, several phases. They've got man over now, and that's a clear run in.
Knock on.
But on that occasion, Sam Heathcote, unable to hold on to the ball, just knocked it forward. That's a relief, and you can almost hear the crowd on the far side here breathing out again.
If we're there, we can go.
It's still Harum Scarum, and it's fair to say in the last 7, 8, 10 minutes or so that Sidmouth have gained the upper hand. They've managed to keep the ball very well, play the phases and look for the opportunities.
Crouch!
Some determined defence has kept them out
Bind!
since they scored, but carrying playing like that, it's not going to have a long afternoon.
We've got both teams shouting at me. Okay. Fine.
There's Matt Boothby, who's penalised a moment ago. Referee said he was
Hold your
engaging
space,
too
both
early.
teams.
When I spoke to him about it, he said you were just too close.
Hold
Give
your
you an arm's
space,
length
both
away.
of you.
And you can see this time,
Come on.
Matt's listened.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Referees
One,
is,
in and down.
yeah, they quite clearly.
One green, not
Liam-
driving straight.
Liam Hillier said you didn't start straight, engaging in and down.
Yeah.
Austell would be mightily relieved at that. Chance to get the ball down the field, get some pressure off.
How many?
Just always sets.
There is a breeze blowing left to right, seems to have turned around actually. That's from the east as we look, and it favours St Austell in the first half. That time,
Well,
Ryan takes it cleanly. Matt Shepherd doesn't.
knock on.
It is cold out there. I don't think I've ever seen, in many, many, many years, I don't think I've ever seen Matt Shepherd drop the ball. You can tell from his body language he's not happy about it either. Which gives possession back to Sidmouth in the form of Cam Granger.
Hold your space this side. Crouch! Bind! Set!
That's a solid scrummage, but it has gone down. Referee says play on. Going to get the ball right straight away to Tom Price. Has a lovely tackle.
First man.
And steal
Okay,
by Ben Plummer.
cool. No.
But he was bundling to touch at the same time.
It's in touch first, then the steal was legal, but
Yeah, fair enough, says the ref.
it's a red ball. Let's use this. On number 1 green.
So it will be St Austell line out. I think Tom Price put his foot in touch before the tackle. And once again, St Austell go this time to Tom
Retreat,
Daniel.
retreat.
Matt
Full
Shepherd
stop.
hoofs it, but once again he hasn't found touch. There's Tom Price, who showed a bit of pace early on, and he's going to do it again. Lovely tackle by Ben Plummer. Cam Granger shows and goes. First man buys it.
No, let him go. Okay, thank you. Knock on first. Over here.
That's going down again.
Yeah, that's fine. If both teams want me to, I was going to stand that side. But
So Matt Shepherd to put in.
crouch, bind.
The game has been played at an extraordinary pace.
Set.
And you can see Matt Shepherd
Driving
once
across,
again drawing a
one.
penalty. Puts his hands in the air, looks to the referee. He said, I can't put it in because they're pushing early.
One green, two shorter binds, pushing across. Yeah.
He penalised Liam Hillier there
That's what the penalty's
for
for.
crossing.
Your bind's too short, your hips are swinging out and you're coming across.
There you go.
On the line.
How well explained is that? Pete Harris goes throws, he finds
Knock on
no
advantage.
advantage.
Advantage over, no 50-22.
Danny Tyrrell finds Archie Bees.
And away.
Covered.
Ball still in.
Brian there.
Release green, no hands. Release. No, no. No green. Tackler's well out of the way of the zone.
Chris Ashwin.
All on.
Dummies and hoops the ball down the park, and that's got into touch on the far side. Pete Harris was the first man
It
there.
was in the half. It was a green ball.
Once again, apologies, I
Green ball.
can't get to that corner,
Green ball.
and it will be a line out to Sidmouth.
There's no quick one. Sean, wait. Just wait. He's been touched by too many people, so you can't take a quick one.
So Sean Moulton just go. Taken right the back there by Tom Hodge. That's Josh Bess wearing the scrum cap.
Okay, use it. No.
Four-man line called.
Okay. Yeah.
This time Mark Vine takes it and then offloads one hand. Matt Shepherd does a bit of a jig. And Matt
No.
Beattie does some good work. Ball in hand, always does. Vine takes once again, attempting to make holes. One hand, takes the first man, does a bit of a jig.
Backwards.
Unfortunate.
Knock on advantage.
Matt Boothby does some good
Good
work. Then Caden
Ball in
Michael
hand, it's coming.
always does.
Not on. No, you're right. You're okay. We're fine.
Ben Plover once again attempting to
So the
make
score
holes.
is still Initial one by Rebels backwards.
Stoffel
So we got
3,
forwards by
Sidmouth
green.
5. Unfortunate. And I make it, I think it might have been Caden Michael. 32 minutes played, so that makes it 8 minutes to half time. But it's only referees' watch that counts, and I know he's called time off a couple of times. So the score is still, so maybe 10 minutes or more to the half time break. 3, Sidmouth 5. Right now,
Scrum.
anyone's game. And I make it, I think we anticipated 2 minutes played, so that makes it 8 minutes. If anything, the visiting side, Sidmouth, have probably had the edge in terms of possession and territory. So off started the first time and then handed the half time break in good 5 minutes or so. Right now, anyone's game. Need to trouble the scoreboard if
they
they
anticipated
to
this.
get anywhere in this game. If anything,
Crouch!
the visiting side Sidmouth
Boys!
had the edge over there. Possession and territory. Bar, the Rock and More bar started the better. Shepherd has had a good 5 minutes or so. Have a look. But they need first, the second. Trouble the scoreboard.
Tackle release!
Get anywhere in this game.
Yeah, backwards.
You can see some of the supporters over there. Shepherd looks right and then goes left. Not Vine. That's a lovely tackle on Chris Ashwood. I know he's going to have a look. He beats the first, beats the second. Sam Parsons helps Caden Michael. Another
Tackle now, hands off Green!
good defence. 4 and 7. Shepherd looks right and then goes left. Archie Bees, who's not a lovely tackle had much chance to really find himself in any space yet. You can see
Green off feet. There come. Let him run, well done.
Shepherd goes early, he goes quickly. He's looking for help. Low. Is he going to need it? Defence. I think he is. He's about
Tackle
5
release!
metres short.
Advantage.
Who's not
Release!
much chance to really find himself in any space yet.
Twice to reach the ball.
You can see the referee didn't come. I think he might just have a chat
goes
with
early,
whoever goes quickly.
Time is off.
He's looking for help.
Captain.
Is he going to need it? I think he is. He's about 5 minutes short. He's
Two
going
in
to
a
have a quick
row
chat
out
with
tackle
Hayden down.
breakdown. It's got to improve, please.
He is.
Knees clearly on the floor. I've called release.
Referee said twice to reach the ball. Didn't come. And I think he might just have a chat with whoever there was
Mars
that.
here. I've warned them.
And he's called time off. Mike Vine saying, why is there not a yellow card? And he's going to have a quick chat with Hayden down. Alex Gordon says, I warned him. I said twice, tackle release, he didn't do it.
7
He's
Green.
had a warning, next time
Not
it's going to
releasing.
be my hand in my pocket.
Wait.
Pete Harris a bit canny there, didn't pick the ball up. Mike Vine saying, why is there not a yellow
No,
card?
you're trapping him in.
Very fast.
Ball's there. Let it go up Green.
I said twice, tackle
Still
release, he
kept
didn't do it.
possession.
He's had a
They're
warning,
close,
next
but
time
are they
it's
gonna
going to
Drive
be
up, Red.
close enough, probably 2-3 metres out.
Held up.
Didn't pick the ball up. Referee calls held up.
Goal line drop out.
Up very fast.
That
That line
really
speed
couldn't
really
quite get
impressive.
over the line.
So he got over the line, he couldn't get the ball down.
They're close, but
Alex Gordon right in the right
Close
position
enough,
there,
probably
probably 2-3 metres out. No doubt whatsoever.
That's
And
fine, we've stepped off. I'll have a chat. I'll watch it for next
referee
time.
calls held up.
I'm never going to penalise you for that.
Once again, apologies for the interference. The
couldn't
referee's
quite get over the
microphone.
line.
Well, he got over the line, he couldn't get the ball down. Alex Gordon right in the right position there. To Shepherd again. No doubt whatsoever. Off his left peg. No. Now he does. Good
No,
defence once again.
Just on the clear
That
out for
time
me.
once again, apologies for the interference.
Archie
The referee's
Cruz.
microphone. Pete Harris has a rumble.
And a release. Yeah.
Comes to Shepherd again. Mike's going to have a look. Off his left peg. No. Now he does.
Stay down.
Good defence once again. That time by Archie Cruz.
Don't trap him in, Lehman.
Pete Harris has a rumble. He's also looking to get the ball wide. That's Pete Tuckley. First touch he's had really. It was right over his head. He's done his best and held on well. Matt Shepherd once again. Support from Adam Powell.
Hands off.
He's also looking to get the ball wide. That's Pete Tuckley. First touch he's had really. It was right over his head. He's done his best and held on well. 3 or 4 really impressive runs the last couple of minutes.
Backwards.
Shepherd
Advantage.
once again. Support from Adam Powell makes the hard yards. And also
So
recycling
advantage.
again and again. This time he's playing advantage for a high
tackle.
He's had 3 or 4 really impressive runs the last couple of minutes. He's actually looking to get it wide to give. But once again, Ben Plummer
No,
makes
he's
the
got
hard
the ball
yards.
down first.
Yeah, quite clearly.
Time off.
Tom Price got the ball
6
down.
green
Also
into me.
recycling again and again.
And
This time he's
referee
playing
calls
time
time
off and
for
he's
a high
asking for
tackle.
6 green to have a chat with him. Chris Ashwin looking to get it wide to give.
I just warned you about tackle offences in this
But,
area. This player's committed a late hit on a player who's clearly passed the ball.
Yeah, quite clearly. Tom Price
It's a
got the
late
ball
hit for
down.
me. Third in this area. Off you go.
And referee calls time off and he's asking for 6 green to have a chat with him. That's Tom Hodge, who's
Mars here.
got himself 10 minutes in the bin. I think to some extent, I mean, I didn't see that clearly. To some extent, that
No,
was
he
one
just-
for the
no, he
team
just
because the
sorts
referee had already warned about infringements, and that was the latest.
We got
So
one.
that's protested.
On the clock.
But
Tom
the referee
Hodge,
said, no, that
who's
was late for me. Got
Simple.
himself 10 minutes in the bin. I
So
think
he
to
won't
some
see
extent,
any
I
further
didn't
part
see that
of
clearly.
the
first half. To some extent, that was one
with
for the
about
team because the
10
referee had already
minutes or so
warned
to go.
about infringements.
Late tackle, repeat
and
offence.
That was the latest. There you are. Tom protested, but the referee said no, that was late for me. Simple. So he won't see any further
good
part of the first half.
Just waiting for a ball.
So Austell really need to get a clean ball here. It's one of the areas where, so far, Sidmouth have had a significant advantage as being the line-out. That time taken cleanly by Mark Vine out the front, so Austell get the ball going forward. This is how Sidmouth scored. Can do the same. One of the areas where P. Harris has his mitts on it. He's going to rumble and roll. Significant advantage as being the line-out. Their 5 minutes out. Big pass. Ben Plummer's got man outside. He's got Chris Ashford get the ball going forward. He finds Peter Tuckley, who steps inside his first man. Can he make the line? Do the same. Oh, he does. Harris is going to be held up, but he got there. He's going to rumble and roll. Their 5 minutes out. Despite the best efforts of Rory O'Brien, got man outside. He's got Chris Ashford. And in fact, he was helped out by Lewis Hull. He steps inside the first man. Can he make the line? Peter Tuckley scoring. Oh, he does. So Austell's first try. He was going to be held up, but he got there. Despite the best efforts of Rory O'Brien, he could not. And in fact, he was helped out by Lewis Hull. He couldn't stop. That was made by the big Luke pass from Chris Ashwin. So Austell's first try of the game. Some very good work by P. Harris, who's been, I think, the standout forward so far for St Austell in the first half. And I suppose having a man advantage. That was made by the big Luke pass from Chris Ashwin. After some very good work by P. Harris, who's been, I think, the standout forward so far for St Austell in the first half. So can Matt Shepherd add the extra 2? He was very disappointed with his kicking performance last week, which was a bit ridiculous, to be honest. 4 tries and he wasn't able to convert any of them. Partly because he was standing ankle deep in mud and all the kicks were way out. Can Matt Shepherd add the extra 2? I think Dan Carter. He was very disappointed with his kicking performance last week, so Matt being disappointed, to be honest. 4 tries and so far, wasn't able to convert any of them. Partly because he was standing ankle deep in mud and all the kicks were way out on the touchline. Straight enough, I think Dan Carter would have struggled and high enough. Like that. Or Johnny Wilkinson. So Matt Shepherd was a bit unrealistic. Gets St Austell, he's kicked one so far, back into the lead by 10 points to 8.
It's not accurate.
Straight enough and high enough. Matt Shepherd gets St Austell back into the lead by 10 points to 8. Quick recycle.
Always in.
And Shep hoops the ball down the field.
Out of the 5, boys.
And Sean Moulton.
Okay, set now, no quick one.
Quick recycle. And Shep hoops the ball down the field. Taken once again by Archer Cruz, who's been the go-to man in the line-out for Moulton.
On the ball.
Taken once again by Archer Cruz, who's been the go-to man in the line-out.
Don't scream at me, please. Mark, have a word with him. No, Chris. Yeah.
Also called to defensive duties once again as Phil Dolman attempts to put one of his centres in a big hole and then gets on the far side, a loop around for Sam Heathcote to have a run, and it looks like he might get all the way. He doesn't, but right on his shoulder is fullback Rory O'Brien as Phil Dolman back. Sidmouth one of his second in a big hole and then gets on the far side, a loop around for Sam Heathcote to have a run, and it looks like he might get all the way. He doesn't, but right on his shoulder is fullback Rory O'Brien. St Austell score than Sidmouth bag. Sidmouth twice in this half that's occurred. That was a lovely try, absolute beauty from deep. Pass and loop by Dolman, big loopy pass over the top.
15, just another metre out, please.
Down the wing, lot to do, but right on his shoulder was fullback Rory O'Brien. Twice in this half that's occurred. That was a lovely try, absolute beauty from deep. And this is pass and loop by Dolman, big loopy pass over the top. Heathcote down the wing, his own try. Lot to do, but right on his shoulder was fullback Rory O'Brien, not an easy kick to bag the 5 points. And this is half time. So can Rory O'Brien convert his own try? He's hit it hard and straight, but he just pulled it across the face of the post. He's
half time.
out. Alex Gordon blows the half, blows for half time. So welcome back to the second half. Score is. It's just like the same right at the beginning. It's too close to call. Alex Gordon blows the half time. Early try to number 6 Tom Hodge, followed by a try later on, a penalty to Matt Shepherd, and then it's 2 tries. Peter Tuckley followed right at the end there by lovely try within a few minutes by Rory O'Brien for Sidmouth.
Okay, Green, we ready?
10 apiece.
Red, ready?
And Alex Gordon gets us underway for the second half.
Retreat, 21-4. Don't need to anymore.
As you can see, it looks to me like the wind's picked up actually. It's gusting a bit from left to right. That means to come from the east-northeasterly, and looking at the flag, I'm guessing it's more like 15, maybe 20. Early on, there was almost nothing. I'm sure that
Wait.
Sidmouth's Phil Dolman will be looking to take advantage of that.
3 steps back in the back line. Matt, 1 step off. Matt, no, Matt. Number 9, 1 step off. Thank you.
Sean Morton finds big Dan Armstrong on top of the line out, and George Locke
Just stripped forwards, unlucky.
took the ball standing still, couldn't make much yardage, but when the tackle, Matt Shepherd just managed to nudge it on. So it'll be a scrummage here. Scrummage has gone really with the put in pretty much every time. There's been no dominance. Key part of the game, as Hayden Down was saying before the match, this is stuff that really matters. The numbers are all a bit. Finley Keywood, you can see there, is hooking today. And on this side is Hayden Down, skipper.
Crouch!
Devon player, of course, a very experienced young man.
Binds! Sets!
Can Ranger to put in.
Wait. No, 9, leave it.
Sam Parsons, Shepherd's
Tackle
Cam
now.
Ranger. He's looking in, and Sean Martin's in close support, as he always seems to be.
Not held. No. They come now. Leave it red. Don't touch that. Out you go. He's offside.
Sam Heathcote just stayed on the ground. I thought a little too long, but I'm not the referee.
Okay, hands off red. Good. Release 9!
Over there quickly.
No.
Do defensive duties. But Sean Moulton's there once again. He's tackled beautifully there by, and that must be Hector Bright, I think, who's come on wearing the scrum cap. No, it's Ben Woodmansey.
Never on the ball.
Prop. Lovely tackle by Ben.
Taken back.
Phil
No,
Dolman has a little option after
50-22.
the defensive efforts to stick the ball right down in the far corner.
Retreat red.
Archie Bees puts the ball down the middle of the park, but only as far as Josh Bess, who looks for Dolman. There's Josh Bess again. It's a sensible thing. Waits for the cavalry to arrive.
No way. He's well out the way.
Dan Granger is sniping again. He does it every time he has the chance. We're facing the wrong way, so he kicks the ball beautifully and
50-22.
rolls it into touch about 10 metres from the Austell line. Just can't see it very well from here.
Okay. Time's off. Man down. Bin back on.
Hayden, your yellow card is back on.
Referee's called time off for an injury to Archie Cruz, who's down on one knee. He looks okay, but he's holding his ankle. Could be just a case of the magic sponge. We'd hope so. Definitely in trouble
That is the
with
mark
his
is the 5 metre line. So you can step
Archie.
off. Yeah, the 5 is. Mark, sorry. Yeah. It's fine, sorry boys, they've just got a line out player down. So
Get a bit more
he was
constructive.
receiving treatment for that entire phase. So. Yeah.
So the first serious attacking opportunity of the second half, but
Boys, have you got
they have to
one?
wait
They've got it on.
while the physio straps Archie Cruz's ankle.
They've just sort of slowly trundled on. I thought I'd give you boys a.
Looks to me like he might have just turned it. He doesn't seem particularly distressed. Way to the left as we look, and he'll be joining the rest of his forwards for the line-up.
Okay. It's just instructions.
Archie's back.
So
on his
welcome
feet
back to
and
the
he's on
second
way
half.
to the line, but the
Score
score is. It's just like the same right at the beginning. It's on the bench. Scores 10-10 at
Jack March
half
and
time.
Wilco
Early
Kane,
try
Jack
to
Doherty, so all
number
those
6 Tom
Simon!
Hodge. Might
Got
just
a
try later on. A penalty to
to
Matt
see how
Shepherd,
Cruz goes.
and then a steal on his feet tackle followed right at the end there by lovely try taken by Mark Ryan for.
Out you
Sidmouth.
come, 7 green out. 7 green.
That's the bit I just can't see.
Turn
I'm
a piece.
afraid. And Alex Gordon. So Austell have
Gets
the
us
ball
underway
for the second half. And scrum off Matt Shepherd kicks, but he doesn't find touch. And Sam Heathcote gets the ball and Danny Tyrrell, who's pinched it, they
Taken
couldn't
in by
hold on.
Reds.
Couldn't
They
hold on.
come.
As you can see, it looks to me like the wind's picked up.
It's a
Actually,
quick take. They haven't got
it's
2 in.
gusting a bit from left to right. I mean, it's coming from the. He said play on because there
He's
were
talking
two men in the
to
line
the-
and
it's
looking at the
just
flag.
thinking.
I'm guessing it's more like 15, maybe 20.
Some pass
Early on,
was
hit
almost
there.
nothing.
Chris Ashwin there's to get the rescue the ball. Sure that
That's a
50-22 is on.
well played.
Sidmouth's
And
field on will be looking
big
to
hook
get
down the
advantage of
park. Cam Granger's the first one there. And Peter Tuckley
Release Reds.
tackles him.
Counter-ruck's good. Counter-ruck is good. Okay, lost now.
Referee says it's a good counter up by St Austell. So it must
Shane
be
lost
their
Mark
ball.
off now.
Finds big Dan Armstrong on top of the
Good
line,
contact,
isn't it?
boys, play
Beg your pardon. And George Locke. No, there was a very good turnover.
Hands
by
off,
the
Reds!
Sidmouth forwards. Haven't got
Took the
ball standing still.
Counter
Couldn't make
ruck
much
won the ball.
advantage, but when the tackle,
Taken
Matt
back.
Shepherd just managed
Tackled
to
inside.
So it'll be a scrummage here.
You
Scrummage
can
has gone
use it.
really with. It was quite clear.
Use
They've
it!
put in
You can
pretty
kick
much
from
every
there
time
because
because
the
the
ball's
ball's
taken
dominance inside. Key part of the
Charge
game.
down's
As
good.
Nathan Dan was saying
That's a
before,
lovely charge
the
down
match,
by Mark Vine, but he
uh,
needs help with
this
him.
is stuff that really matters.
Put
When
him
you're
up.
6'6" and got limbs which are numbers are all a bit about the same
Findy
length. Keyword you can see there
One of
is,
the skills that
rookie
others
today do not have. One of the blessings. And on this side is Hayden Down, skipper. Devon player, of course, very
Nice to
experienced
see
young
that.
man. Have such confidence in their ball handling ability and can
Way
range
to
to keep
put
the
it.
ball that they will
Timing,
run
let
from
him
their
go,
own
both of you.
try line.
Use it. Up to the shoulder.
But Can Grangers says no, there's enough
I'm
of that.
happy.
Nonsense.
Touched.
That may be a
Some
Sidmouth line out.
passing.
No
Shepherd's
quick
Cam
one.
Granger.
Touched.
He's looking, I think it is, because the ball's touched
Sean
in
Martin's
flight.
in.
Close support, as he always seems to be. This is one of those games where you just think, oh, whoever scores next. But so far,
You,
doesn't
two
mean
of you were
anything.
there and only one of theirs.
Still 10 apiece. Although Sidmouth have scored 2 tries, and Austell 1 converted try and a penalty. Taken well by Dan Armstrong, who's really looked impressive. Just
in the line out
stayed
there.
on the ground. I thought looked too long, but I'm not the referee.
Ball's there. Don't trap him in. No, ball is available.
That's lovely tackling by Matt Boothby there.
Use it.
Sean Morton
Ball
very
is
hard.
available,
Shepherd got
don't
over there
game it.
quickly. Do defensive duties. But Sean Morton's ball there once again. He's tackled beautifully there by. That must be Hector Bright. Good step and loses the ball forward. The referee's
No,
no, it's
blown a
Ben
whistle
Woodman.
'cause,
See,
Okay.
it looks as though Matt might take it a knock to the head. There's
Lovely
two
tackle
players
by
there.
Ben.
It must have been a clash of heads. There's little option after the defensive efforts to referees allow, but to stick the ball right down in the far corner in that situation.
Okay.
Archie Bees puts the ball down the middle of the park. Matt only as far as Josh Best, who looks for Dolman.
Okay.
And I can't see, there's Josh Best again, who the injured player is for Sidmouth.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah,
Matt Shepard gets back to the
sensible
sensible thing, waits for the cavalry to arrive.
Okay.
Referee does the right thing. Let's just wait. He's got physio on the field. Let's see how he is. We're not making. There's no rush. Cam Granger is sniping again. He does it every time he has a chance. Changes to the way the game is played nowadays, where the HIA protocol, he kicks the ball over beautifully and rolls it now. It's so important into touch about head injuries is something 10 metres from against wherever possible. And as we speak, I can see that the substitutes for Sidmouth have come onto the field to join the huddle. Whether or not they're going to be playing, we'll find out.
Okay first, if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Referee's taking his time. Referee's called time off for an injury to Archie Cruz, who's down on one knee. He looks okay. Have you just joined us? He's holding his ankle. You're watching St Austell play Sidmouth in the Tribute Southwest 1 fixture, 16th game of the season. We are just a case of the magic sponge. Good hope so. And so far, it's been an absolute cracker. One of the best games of the season. And at the moment, it is anybody's game. This is a difficult decision. I'm guessing the referee must have seen what happened.
I'll talk through the decision when
Matt Shepard had the ball, and it might have been an accidental knock of heads, but those doesn't mean anything these days. So if you go in high for a serious attacking opportunity in the second half, then but you have to wait. I'm not sure. It looks like it could be George Rock's Archie Cruz's ankle. He's sitting up, so he looks okay, but my guess is he might have just turned it. Sean Morton gets him to his feet. Doesn't seem particularly distressed. No, he doesn't look well. No, it's not. It's Liam Hillier, and he'll be joining the rest of his forwards for a line.
So just want Sidmouth on the 10, St Austell on the 10. I just want both captains. I'll just talk through the process. Okay, we'll just face this way, otherwise it doesn't come up on the camera. Okay. So there is head-on-head contact.
Thank you, Alex.
Okay.
Archie's back on his feet and he's on the way to the line, but he is limping.
However, and it is a high degree of danger.
He doesn't want to go off. You can see that a mile away. On the bench is Jack Marchant, Wilker, Kane Cottrell and Jack Doherty. So one of those might just. We'll see how Cruz goes. Steele at the front on the short line out ball.
It's going to be a yellow card.
Taken by Mark
Head
Ryan.
Contact. Yeah, that's fine.
I think Alex Gordon got that exactly right. I just can't see. Hold on, Alex.
Okay.
St Austell have the ball, and they were extenuating circumstances. There were mitigation, not litigation. That's a silly thing. And Sam Heathcote gets the ball, and Danny Tyrrell, and although Liam Hillier couldn't hold on the field, there was a yellow card. So there will be a 10 minutes where once again Sidmouth are down to 14 players. Referee said play on because there weren't too many on the line out. That's just quick thinking.
High tackle.
Sam Parsons with a big hit there. And Chris Ashwin there's to rescue the ball. So Matt Shepard. That's a well played and big hook down the park, of course. But I look down here. Cam Granger's the first one there. An ocean of space in front of him. Peter Tuckley. I did wonder whether Matt was going to tackle him, but he didn't. So St Austell have the line out. The referee says there's good counter up by St Austell, so it must be their ball. No, it isn't. It's Big Harris's row. No, there was a very good turnover by off the Sidmouth forwards. Counter up on the ball. Parsons finds Ben Plummer. Ben Plummer's so good at doing that hard work.
Pause there.
Looks left, looks right. You can kick from there. And looks for support because he's inside, tied up by 3 players. That's a lovely charge down by Mark Vine, but he needs help with it back. Chris Ashwin looks Ben Plummer. Danny Tyrrell's got 6'6" here. Got limbs which are once again you can see the same length. He's annoyed with himself. One of the skills that others do not have. One of the blessings. False pass by Ben. That's the 2nd time in this game that's happened, and Danny couldn't take it. Nice to see. You can tell from his such confidence in their ball. He's not happy to keep the ball, that they will run from their own try line. That is Cam Granger's, isn't it? Yeah, Henry Blackshear's been substituted, and that may be the Sidmouth line out. Hector Bright has joined join the fray. I think it is. Because we're going to the back right. There he is, wearing 18.
What's the call, boys? Scrum or line out?
This is one of those games where you just think, oh, whoever scores the athletic young man, so far, that doesn't mean anything. Still 10 apiece, so although Sean Walton will 2 tries, and Austell 1 converted try and a penalty. Taken well by Dan Armstrong, who's really looked impressive in the line out there. Taken once again by Dan Armstrong, who's really had a super game in the line out. It's lovely tackling by Matt Boothby there. He hit Sean Morton very hard.
Take him back. Hold in front.
Check ball. Danny Tyrrell finds himself with the ball now. He's going to have a little run up. Goose step, but loses the ball forward. Space, but there wasn't much over there. The referee's blown a whistle. She's very well tackled by Lewis Holt, as they might take a knock to the head. There's 2 players there. There's Hector. It must have been a clash of heads. It's not something referees allow. Shep looks to pass and go. He finds Chris Ashwin. He's away, but he needs close support. Just throws the ball backwards, so anybody's there. In this case, it's Mark Vine. What happened there?
No.
And I can't see. Who's Hector right again? Is Sidmouth. Matt Shepard gets back to his feet. This is the point where fitness starts to take. If he does the right thing, to be counted. Let's just wait. Looks to me like he's on the field. Let's just how he is. Forward, there's no rush. Although maybe not. I think when you consider the changes to the way the game is played nowadays, there'll be a scrummage. The HIA protocols. It's still harum scarum. It's still years now. It's so important. It's still like watching exhibition games. Something that's protected against wherever possible. Very, very similar. And as we speak, I can see well matched teams out there. Substitutes for Sidmouth have come onto the field to join the huddle. Whether or not they're going to be playing, we'll find out. Players is laying prone down here. Take it tight who it is. It could be. Could be Ben Plummer actually. Have you just joined us? You're watching St Austell play Sidmouth. It is Ben in the Tribute Southwest 1 fixture, 16th game of the season. We are, as I speak, second half. George Tregorrick went off injured in the first half. He's been an absolute cracker. One of the best games of the season on the touchline. And at the moment, it is anybody's game. The skipper. This is a difficult decision. I'm guessing the referee must have seen what happened. Revert to Mark Vine because Matt Shepard had the ball, and it might have been an accidental knock of heads, but those doesn't mean anything these days. If you go in high for a tackle and heads, you make contact, then you are penalised. Now I'm not sure. It looks like it could be George Locke into Dr. Ashwin there, and he says he's had a knock underneath his knee. He's sitting up, so he looks okay. But my guess is he might have to leave the field. Sean Morton gets him to his feet. Let's hope he's okay. No, he doesn't look well. No, it's not. It's Liam Hillier, the prop. Lads, he's been in the form of his life this season. He really has. He's also stepped up to become co-captain with Mark Vine, and he's really showed how good he is. That doesn't look good for Ben. Thank you, Alex. He's a tough customer, Cookie is Ben, and if he won't leave the field unless he has to. In this case, he's being carried. And I know for a fact there'll be a big round of applause from the supporters for Ben as he's helped from the park. George Grigorgas comes on, take his place. I think Alex Gordon got that exactly right. Well done, Alex.
You don't mean
so that means now George has been off and then on again. There were extenuating circumstances. There were mitigation. Matt Shepard has been moved out to the centre. Danny Tyrrell looks like he's gone into. Although Liam Hilliers had to leave the field, there was a yellow card, really so there will be a 10 minutes where once again Sidmouth. The way the back's lining up, looks like Archie Bees has gone in the centre and Peter Tate has gone to full-back. So a bit of a reorganisation. And there will be a scrum to St Austell. Danny Tyrrell is now playing 9. And so centres,
bind,
of course, but Sam Parsons and down here, and Danny Match has an ocean of space in front of him on his own. I did wonder whether Matt was going to kick to the Danny Tyrrell, but he didn't. Finds Chris Ashwin. So St Austell have the line out. Look like he always does, Chris. He just feints one way, looks the other. Danny Tyrrell finds Tom. Daniel, can he make it? Yes, oh, he's close. Pete Harris to throw. Somebody like he's over the line, but he isn't. Taken beautifully off the top by Mark Vian. So Austell still have the ball. Ashwin finds Sam Parsons, finds Ben Plummer. Ben Plummer's so good at doing that. Finds Matt Shepherd, who needs close support. Finds it in the shape of Tom Daniel. Looks left, looks right, and looks for support because he's Ashwin once again tied up by 3 players to George Tregorrick. He steps 1, steps 2, gets there. Can't get through the third one. Cam Granger's tackle. Ben Plummer, Danny Tyrrell's got. Oh dear. Once again, you can see he's annoyed with himself. That's good play. I think that was false pass by Ben. That's the second time in this game that's happened, and Danny could
release it.
So good. It must be release. He's not happy.
Pause there.
St Austell putting him under pressure.
Just step for me.
That
retreat in front.
Is Henry Blackshear has been substituted and a sensible thing, and then just nudges it off down the park. Hector Bright has joined the fray. 5 metres from Hector Young in the back row. The Sidmouth areas, wearing 18. Very impressive around the park. Time to catch your breath. Very athletic young man. It's hard watching, never mind playing. So Sean Moulton will throw.
Sean waits.
Fine, takes it clean. He just holds up. Finds Hector Bright on the peel. Again, still got the ball. Hector Bright still going. Who's really had a strong game on the line out. Eventually. And Matt Boothby.
Release screen!
Up first. Once again, Chris Ashwin with that big loop pass. Matt Shepherd finds George Tregorrick. He finds himself with the ball now. He's close, but he's too close to the tackle. Put Archie Bees into space. Well, that's good defence. There. Archie's very well tackled by Lewis Hull. There's Hector. So it's still 10-all. Anyone's game. Absolutely anyone's game. He's away, but he needs close support. Probably had the better of the second half. Just throws the ball backwards so anybody's there. And in this case, it's Mark Vian. There's that man, Dan Armstrong, in the centre of the lineup, who's dominated that position. There's Hector Bright again. The returned Tom Hodge, point where fitness starts to run out of defence, starts to be counted. Looks to me like Harris tried to turn over, but he didn't.
No clear lift. Hands off now.
Although maybe not. Yeah. Not
Susie.
forward by Green.
Wait.
Cam Granger holds. It's still hair and scare this time. It's still like watching an exhibition game. Very, very similar. One of the things that players have to be very cautious of nowadays, and quite rightly so, is don't shout at the referee. One of the St Austell players is hard enough without people laying prone, shouting in the face. Down here, I'm trying to see who it is. It could be Mark Vian taking
8 out.
St Austell attempt to get the more going forward. This is the point where the back student join in, and student Sam Parsons does so. Pete Harris doesn't rumble out. He gets close, but not close enough.
Short!
It looks like
no, release short. 7.
No, if there is Ben,
7 out.
The skipper, then still short. Captaincy will revert to Mark Vian. Still have the ball, but it's a tough ask from there, and he have scored.
Movement.
Yeah, and it looks like Adam Powell gets. I'm not sure that's his first try for the club. Actually, he's. I might be right. I can hear the physio talking to Dr. Ashwin there, and he said he's had a knock underneath his kneecap, and you can see that number 7, Sean Moulton, has stayed down. I don't know if he's injured or not. Let's hope he's okay. He's one of the lads who's been in the form of his life this season. So St Austell take the lead for the second time in the game. Stepped up to become, although co-captain with Mark Vian, I wouldn't bet really showed how good he is. That doesn't look good for Ben. Any side winning at this point. There's nobody who's had a tough customer. He's so close. And if he won't leave the field, what's happened is that on 2 occasions, and I know for a fact had players in the bin with a yellow card, and on both occasions supporters for Ben as he's helped from the park.
Matt, you got 45 seconds.
Matt Shepherd, who's now playing in the centre with attempt. George Tregorrick comes on to put Austell take his place. 7 points clear. So that means now George has been off and then on again. Peter Tuckley stayed on. I think Matt Shepherd has probably moved out to the centre. Danny Tyrrell looks like he's gone into struck it well. Has it curled in? Yes, it has. Yep, I think that's the case. Although the way the back's lining up, it looks like Archie Bees has gone in the centre and Peter Tuckley's gone to full-back. So a bit of a reorganisation. So there'll be a scrum to St Austell. Matt Shepherd takes the score, 17-10 to St Austell. Playing 9. 2 tries apiece now, and the centres are Sam Parsons and Austell, Peter Tuckley and Adam Powell, and Danny Tyrrell finds Chris Ashford. John O'Brien, who looks for Sidmouth. Look like he always does, Chris. He looks to just feints one way, finds Hector right. Danny Tyrrell finds Tom. Daniel, can he make it? Who's yes. Oh, he's close. 2 different styles of player there. Like he's over the line, but he isn't. Pete Harris, who's a run bust, just take him on sort of character. Still have the Hector ball. Bright, who is a very strong, very fast, athletic runner. Danny Tyrrell goes wide. He finds Matt Shepherd, who needs close support. Finds it in the shape of Tom taken away.
Backwards, off the boot, play on.
George Griffiths does the rescue to George Tregorrick. He steps for a little running two. Chip and chase. Can't get through the third one. Did he get it? Oh, he's just unfortunately knocked on advantage. And it looks like the ball's stolen. It's unlucky there. That's good play. And he was hit after. I think that was. I think that was Sean Moulton again. He's been so good. It must be the 3rd turnover of the game from here. When St Austell putting him under pressure.
Yeah, back on.
Well, and Phil Dolman, you enjoying this sitting up in the bar or in the comfort of your home? Because it's just got a bit chilly here about. This is the point where I thought I should have put a jumper on, but I didn't. It's Sidmouth 22. You know, advice, listen to your wife. Time to catch your breath. I need to. So it will be a Sidmouth scrum playing. P. Harris to throw. Fine, Tam Granger put in. Just holds up. Finds Hector right. Josh Best playing at 8 there. On the period, tends to still got the ball, Hector Bright still going. Pick and go. Sean Moulton stops him. Eventually, Ben Woodman see now. That's a lovely scrummage from St Austell. Driven off the ball. Bangs it up. Danny Tyrrell looks. He looks. Once again, Adam Powell, who's just scored, takes out Shepherd. He needs close support. The ball spilled. 1-2 to beat. He's close, playing advantage to the touchline. That's good defence. Free playing advantage, and Austell have an opportunity here. Chris Ashwin looks to go wide. Sam Parsons loops to Chris Ashwin, and Archie Bees couldn't hold it. It wasn't his fault. So it's still 10-all. Anyone's game. Absolutely anyone's game. There's nothing in it. This could be a key moment here. The better second half. Their noses in front. If they can score now, but only just. My feeling is Matt Shaven might just say, there's that backwards. Dan Armstrong in the centre of the lineup, who's dominated that position.
He's called. You've called scrum already.
They returned Tom Hodge, and you can hear the referee defence, which does very well. Keeps the ball well. The call for a scrummage. Peter Harris intended the turnover, but he didn't. They did so well in the last scrummage. And that man there, Ben Woodman, see what a revelation he's been this season. Just 18 Ranger holds. This time, joined the club from Helston. Lives down the Lizard. I think most people think that players have to be very cautious of nowadays, and it's quite right to say, don't shout at the referee. Danny Tyrrell once again. St Austell get that going forward. They want to keep the ball there. They really do. Keep the ball there. They keep the ball at the back foot. Danny Tyrrell has a look. He's not going to make it. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Cam Granger couldn't stop him. Attempt to get the maul going forward. Try. This is the point where the back student join in. To St Austell's front student. Sam Parsons does so. Well, P. Harris does a rumble out. Row, but he gets close, but not close enough. That was, and it looks like strong dominance. No, sure. And from that, St Austell get their 3rd try of the game through Danny. Still short. St Austell still have the ball, but it's a tough ask from there, and he have scored. Yeah. And it looks like Adam Powell gets. I'm not sure that's his first try for the club. Actually, he's Matt Shepherd gets this. That puts them 2 scores clear. But there's time.
You can see
Sidmouth have showed they are an accomplished side.
Moulton is
Who
taken
can score
down.
bright if he's injured or not. So St Austell take the lead for the second time in the game. So Matt Shepard adds a conversion to go with his penalty earlier on.
Although
Second conversion. Move the score on to St Austell 24, Sidmouth 10. And I think there's probably in the region at this point. There's nobody saying, thank you referee, 18 minutes. I think what's happened is that on two occasions, Sidmouth have had players in the bin with a yellow card. On both occasions, clattered with the ball.
Leading with
and
the arm.
Somebody sealed over the top.
You can't lead with the arm. I haven't seen.
To convert the try.
No, you've led with the arm for me. It's on the chest. Penalty only for me.
Tom Daniel penalised there for leading with the arm in the tackle, and although it was to the chest, it'd be just a penalty.
He's
as
allowed
a
to run in high to try and go for the ball.
Tom's protesting his innocence,
you
but
cannot have separation of your forearm.
no, it's not. That's not right. Well, has it called in? No,
Yes,
I think I'm right in saying that we've got substitution. I don't know who it is because number 19 has now come on, and we don't have a 19 on the players list. Matt Shepard takes the score and 17-10 to St Austell. 2 tries apiece now.
No,
Phil
Mark.
Dolman,
Thank you. Yeah, ball's
who
gone.
has been playing fly half. Tom Hodge has looked at the right side. He's well tackled. Peter Tuckley, good work there by Danny Tyrrell. And Hodge and O'Brien for Sidmouth. Mark Ryan takes it awkwardly, finds Hector Bright,
No, I haven't seen that, Mark.
who's two different styles of player there. Pete Harris, who's a rumbustious, take him on character. Hector Bright, good defence once again by Danny Tyrrell, fast, athletic runner. There's Rory O'Brien. At this point, I don't know some of the players, so my apologies. Taken low. I can't go by the numbers.
Never on the ball, release.
Does the rescuing?
That's out, yes.
Danny Tyrrell. There, number 19, have a little run himself. Chip and chase.
Play on.
Did he get it? Oh, he's just unfortunately knocked on the referee says a knock on advantage there. Can also be pleased. Unlucky there. That was good defence. Matt Boothby after
None of your boys are in a position
in that
to seal it.
sequence there. I think he made 3 tackles. Hit the man, got up. Hit them another man, got up, hit another man.
Yeah. There's no one in a position to do it. I agree if there's someone there, but there's not.
Well, I hope you're enjoying this sitting up in the bar or in the comfort of your home, because it's just got a bit chillier here. This is the point where I thought, oh, I should have put a jumper on. At 24-10 with advice, listen to your wife. What, 15, 16 minutes left in this game. If Sidmouth so it will be a Sidmouth scrum to win it. They've got to score now. It is a St Austell scrum.
Crouch!
Cam Granger's put in.
Bind!
Josh Best playing at 8 there.
Set!
Who tends to pick and drive whenever he can. Pick and go. Once again, St Austell lock out. Ben Aaron in the second half. That's a lovely scrummage from St Austell. Driven off the ball. Danny Tyrrell looks. He looks kicks from Chris Asher. Adam Powell has just scored, takes it himself. He needs close support, and the ball spilled. The referee's playing advantage. And referee playing advantage. St Austell have an opportunity here. That's number 17, which I think is Walker Kane.
Strip, play on.
Salute to Chris Ashwood. And Archie Bees couldn't hold it. It wasn't his fault. It was not a good pass. Ryan got his big mitts on it, but he couldn't keep hold. The referee will bring them back for the penalty. There'll be a scrummage here. This could be a key moment in the game. This will have their nose to drive. They can score now. And it's probably been a significant difference in the second half. Just take the points. In my view, is that St Austell now have an edge in the scrum. And it could be because
I'll keep an eye on him as well, but
Sidmouth have had
don't crank him, just keep your arms straight.
7 players.
Don't
And
crank
here
him,
the
just keep
referee
your arms
said
straight.
they're full back to an 8. What's the call? So St Austell call for a scrummage. 2 yellow cards.
Crouch!
They did so well in the last scrummage.
Bind!
And that man there, Ben Woodmansee, what a
Set.
revelation he's been this season. Just 18 years.
Up. We don't just
Joined the club from Helston.
reset. Yeah, we got
Lived down the Lizard.
Just got pushing both sides.
And I think that is one very young front row for St Austell.
Just not.
Ben Woodmansey is 18, tight side. Danny Tyrrell once again. That's an Austell get that going forward. They want to keep the ball there. They really do. Keep the ball there, really, because there's normally the ball at the back foot. Danny Tyrrell has a look. He's not going to make it. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Very young for Cam Granger couldn't stop him. Playing at this level. It's become one of St Austell's strengths this season. After having several seasons, that came down to St Austell's front row. They really struggled to find, well, helped by the second row player to replace. In the end, that was had historically. Scrum dominance. That's a lovely little pass.
Backwards.
He dropped it.
No offside.
Just the rescue of the game.
Hands off, Green.
Danny
No tackle. Hands off. Hands off. Let come. Let come.
Yeah.
No, play on. He's played drop.
Adam Powell, no choice there, but just to take the ball.
Take him back.
And Archie Bees, you can kick with both feet, Archie. Does it right-footed this time. Hooves it in the air. Matt Shepherd gets this. That puts them right over there. Lewis Hull takes the ball, goes back inside. But there's time.
Tackle release, no red.
They've showed they are an accomplished side.
Let go, boys.
Who can score tries. There's Hayden down, skipper.
No,
good yardage. Did the right thing. So Matt Shepherd adds a conversion to go with his penalty earlier on. Second conversion. Move the score on to St Austell 24, Sidmouth 10. He was again. And I think there's probably in the region. Hodge. He's been very prominent. 18 minutes. Good try in the first half, I think. Although I'm not certain. Mark Vine has clattered with the ball.
And lost!
And then somebody sealed over the top.
Backwards!
George Gilbert's trying to chase the ball down. Sam Heathcote gets it. Penalised there. Also gets Pete Harris with the bargain. The tackle.
Hands off.
And although Sidmouth retain.
Okay, leave it now, two!
It'd be just a penalty as a consequence.
Leave it.
That's very good, isn't he? This is the protesting his innocence. No, it's not. That's Mark Vine. Now, I think I'm right in saying that we've got substitution. I don't know who it is.
Knock on advantage.
Because advantage, Matt Shepherd knocked it on. That Sidmouth kept the ball. They're doing everything they can to. And no advantage will come. The players
First off on by red.
It certainly isn't. There's Ben Woodmansey.
You're going straight to floor for me.
He's all right. Who has been playing fly half. Tom
Hodge
Hodge is looking at the blind side. He's well tackled. Good work there by Danny Tyrrell.
Just it. Just come. Just have a word with Matt. He's just got to clearly lift. At the moment, clearly lift. Yeah. Clearly lift and back on his feet. Yeah.
We got ping pong in the first half and there's a few.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep an eye. I'm aware there's stuff happening behind me.
Look right, then go left.
I'll watch.
Good defence once again by Danny Tyrrell. This point, I don't know some of the players, so my apologies. I can't go by the numbers. Cam Granger will put in Sidmouth.
Crouch!
Just there, number 19. I don't know who that is. And you know what Sidmouth are going to do? They're not going to kick in the damn thing. Referee says a knock-on advantage there. That's another good drive. I'll be pleased about that. That was good defence. Matt Boothby. In that sequence there, I think he made 3 tackles. And that's from that position. That's a really lovely kick. Hit the man, got up. Hit the referees. Didn't make the 22, so got up, just behind out. St Austell ball.
How many, boys? 7 calls. There we go, that's yours.
Pete Harris' throw at 24-10 with so far 15-16 minutes left in the go-to man. If Sidmouth in this game all season to win it, they've got to still take a risk and run across. It is a St Austell face of their own 22, and Matt Shepherd says, "I'm not doing that anymore." And Sam Heathcote finds Hector Bright in his face, but he keeps the ball alive. Tom Hodge spins it wide. Lock out. It's an area in the second half where they've shown
tackle release.
They without doubt.
No, leave it 12.
That's Lewis Hull. It wasn't the best of kicks from Chris Ashwin, but he does his best to rescue it by tackling.
Yeah, leave him now.
The man with the ball.
Advantage. 18. Offside.
The referee indicating that that's number 17, which I
offside
think
there.
is Will Advantage. And I think And then
Off you go.
Ryan got his big mitts on it, but he couldn't keep hold.
Not
So
the
there'll be a
first one over
scrummage here. And so once again, St Austell would look to drive Sidmouth off the ball. Peter Tuckley,
Just here.
it's probably
Gets
10 minutes in the bin.
significant
I'm not sure what
difference
for.
in the
Second
Fine.
half.
Let me just sort that out.
In my view, is that St Austell now have an edge.
Time is off.
In the scrum.
It could
Straight
be because,
over, off you go. And Pete Newitt,
whatever he did,
Sidmouth have had. He might maybe threw the ball off, maybe it was a high
players.
tackle. I didn't see. Whether they're full back to an 8. But it gives Sidmouth the chance to 2 yellow
cards.
the ball down the line. But as I speak, I can see over
it's
to the
fine,
right,
time is off.
hand side of the field over there. I think Mark Vine's receiving attention. He is to his knee. Obviously, he lost Ben Plummer already, and
Scoreboard is slightly ahead. All right.
that is one very young front row for St Austell. There you are. 8.5 minutes left to go. He is 18. Tight side. Austell leading by 14. 21, and I think Matt Boothby's about 22. If Sidmouth can score again now, we have a serious game. Those grizzly old capabilities who play there. Tie it up. No insult intended.
You guys got water?
But they are very young for a front row playing at this level. It's become one of St Austell's strengths this season.
Cloud
After having
covers
several
come
seasons
across,
when there's some of their senior
as
players
the-
retired where
as we
they
get
really
into
struggle to
towards
find
Okay.
front row players to
4
replace.
Offside. Yellow card is for
Wanted had
deliberate
historically.
knock on afterwards.
Deliberate
That's
knock, a
what
lovely
they
go
go,
pass
that's
to Peter Tucker, but he dropped it. And Matt Shepherd does the rescuing. And Sidmouth will have the line out right on the St Austell's 22. Adam Powell, no choice there, but just to take the ball.
Get the ball.
And 8 minutes to go. They really, both feet need to. Does that right footed this time? Hoofs it in the air. Score again. And
Sooner
right over
rather than
there,
later.
Lewis Hull takes the ball, goes back inside. Keep them out.
Okay. Let's get set.
And so far, Dan Armstrong, number 4 there, has had a fabulous game with the line out. And if I were a gambling man, I would put money on him winning this one. There's Hayden Down, skipper. No, goes to number 8, Josh Bess. Good yardage. I didn't bet. Did the right thing. There's Hodge again.
Tackle release.
Very well tackled
Yeah,
by
he
Sam
has.
Parsons. Hughes again. Oh no, I beg your pardon, that's Tom Hodge. He's been very prominent in the loose, that man.
Not held.
Sean Moulton.
Now
Try
you're
and
held.
first up,
Yeah,
I
he
think.
goes
Down, gets up again.
Well, I'm not
They're
certain.
about 5 metres out.
Release.
Dan Armstrong doing his best.
Motion of the ball is
And-
forwards.
You can hear from the crowd there's a sense of relief and also a sense of whoever's chased the
irony,
ball
oh
down.
dear, you knocked
Sam
it off.
Heathcote gets it. Sportsmanlike. Also
Me,
gets
we've
Pete
lost
Harris with the
control and it's hit
bargain.
one of their players.
But Sidmouth retains. Not slow for scrummage. And from this position, they will look to get the ball back down the field. It's very good, isn't it? You listen to the ref. The game keeps going.
Let's go.
These two teams are 6th.
Yeah, let's go, please. Let's go.
7th and 8th in this league. They are separated by 1 point, and I think if you watch this game, you can see why. Matt Shepherd knocked it on. Even in pretty much every area, they're doing everything they can to. They play very similar to become. So the referee's going to bring a fast, open, flowing game. Every opportunity.
Crouch.
And they're saving the match. So this game is taking close.
Bind.
I think the difference in the second half has been so far has
Set.
been St Austell scrummaging has been very, very good. And from that, they managed to score 2 tries, one by that
Still
man
made the
there,
tackle, we'll play
Adam
on.
Powell.
And away, green, no hands. No, don't touch me, he's the 9.
Danny Tyrrell finds Chris Ashwin, who doesn't find touch, but I don't think he was trying to. There's Rory O'Brien, one of the try scorers in the first half. He only gets as far as
And
Sam
away,
Parsons.
you've trapped him, play on. Ball is there. Knock on advantage.
Danny Tyrrell steals it. He's going to have a little look. Cam Granger will
Scrum
put in.
advantage over.
He's away. He's so difficult to catch. There's Caden Michael. His 100th game today. You know what Sidmouth are going to do.
Counter
They're
rush,
probably
good, let
kicking
it
the
go
damn
now,
thing.
easy.
Ben Woodmansee does the dirty work. It's another good drive. Chris
Touch,
Ashwin,
play
left
on.
footed. Austell. They kick that one. George Tregorrick says he best turn over. I think he might have done it actually. Staying on his feet. He didn't make the 22, so it would just be a line out. St Austell ball. Adam Powell, like he's done all day, crashes the ball up, takes 3 men with him, and he's so hard to stop. There's Archie Bees, who's still playing full-back, although everyone else has changed positions. Pete Harrison
Step
throw.
in. Let it go. Thank you.
So far, that man there has been the go-to Hector Bright, who once again in this game, all season actually,
No,
has to take a
backwards.
risk and run across the face of their own 22. Adam Powell
Off
doesn't
six.
you were not doing that anymore.
On the band, not the ball.
Thank you, says Chris. Here's Sam Heathcote finds Hector Bright in
Tackle
his face,
now.
but he keeps the ball
Say that.
alive. Mark Vine stayed down on the far side. Tom Hodge spins it wide. Oh, that's
Reasonable attempt to slap the ball. Catch
there
the
you
ball.
are. Here's me
Reasonable
thinking
attempt to
of
get it.
knock on, and the referee said Lewis Hole, reasonable attempt,
Knock on.
making the yards. So Sloskel have a scrummage. And Mark Vine is limping over there. I'm not sure if he's going to be
I'm happy it's
replaced.
floaty. He's got a reasonable attempt to catch it.
Referee's given us scrummage data. Vine's sitting down, so I think he's Powell's offside there, so he's playing
Come on.
advantage.
Got an injury.
And I think
Yeah, just
Peter Tuckley gets 10 minutes in the bench. I'm not sure what for. Heading down, but Alex
not
Gordon
coming back on unless something really
didn't
bad
mess
happens.
around. Straight over, off you go. And Pete knew it. Whatever he did, Sean maybe he threw the ball off, maybe it was He's had a very fine game. I didn't see
4 minutes.
But it gives Sidmouth a chance to. Sidmouth have 4 minutes to score twice. And as I speak, I can see over to the right hand side of the field over there. It's not beyond. Not yet. Mark Vine's
You are
receiving
scrummaging
attention.
player,
He is to his knee. Obviously, he lost Ben Plummer already, and. There you are. 8.5 minutes left to go. Austell leading by 14. If Sidmouth can score again now, we have a serious game on our hands because they have the capability to tie it up. There's young Ben,
Knock on.
and Pete and Matt
Crouch.
up against a
Bind.
more experienced front row. Covers
They've had a
come
fine game
across
today,
and as the
Oh, we get
heading
okay.
towards
Let's form up. Let's go.
4 o'clock. The wind has already picked up as we speak. It has probably double the speed.
Just hold your space, both of you. Let's go.
Speaking live speed. Sidmouth will have the line out right on the St Austell 22.
Crouch.
4 minutes left.
Bind.
24-10 to St Austell. 8 minutes
Stays
to
like
go.
this.
They
Set.
really do. Sidmouth will go away with nothing. St Austell are probably playing for a bonus point try, which doesn't look very likely right now. Doing their absolute best to keep them out. Chris Ashburn, another big look so far. Dan Armstrong, number 4 there, has had a fabulous game. It's the first chance we've seen Archie to show gambling his pace. Put money on him. He just floats past people.
Off him now.
No, Danny Tyrrell, Josh Best has a little chip and chase.
Let it go, let it go.
But Sean Bolton gets there first. And I think he might call them up. And then he's gone. Very well tackled by Sam Parsons.
Stop. We're going to go back for a scrum. We've got players pissing about over here. Okay.
Cam Granger.
We'll come back here.
Oh,
We're going
that's
to
a
go for a
lovely
green scrum
pass.
here because you're last in possession, okay?
Sean Moulton.
I haven't seen it. I've
Yeah,
got
he
players
goes
both
down,
sides.
gets up again. Scrummage, they're about 5 metres out.
Down here. That's fine. Scrum here.
Dan Armstrong doing his best.
Yeah, no. We've got players grappling on the floor over there.
And
I haven't seen it because I was paying attention to that.
you can hear from the crowd there's a sense of relief and also a sense of almost irony. Oh dear, you knocked it on, which isn't very sportsmanlike.
Okay. Last 3 minutes.
It's not slow for scrummage. It is. And from Sidmouth scrum, they will look to get the ball right inside, just inside their own 22. Slightly, maybe about these two teams are in this game. Oh no, sorry, 7th and 8th in this league. They are separated by 1 point. I think if you watch this game, you can see why. They are so cracking game evenly matched. One of the best every area I've seen. There's nothing in it. They play very similar rugby. Yeah, you better believe it. Fast, open, flowing game. Where they can. Every opportunity. And
away, Reds!
Brian is a very fine fullback today. I think the difference in the second half every time he's had it running, kicked well, scrummaging, has been very, very good. And from that, they managed to score 2 tries, one by that man there, Adam Powell. Fly half, and I don't know his name, number 19. Stripped there.
Unlucky. Just straight forwards by 10.
Danny Tyrrell finds Chris Ashburn. It came off his hand in the strip, so fine touch, but I don't think it was right. It'll be a scrum. There's Rory O'Brien, one of the try scorers in the first
just
half. He only gets as far
Last
as
2
Sam
minutes.
Parsons. 2 minutes as a ref. So Austell, of course, would love to get a bonus point try. And Sidmouth, I think, Danny Terrell steals it. He's going to have a little look. Maybe another score. Once he's away, he's so difficult to catch. They won the first game. There's Caden Michael. His 100th game today. I think it was something like 30-24. Ben Woodward does the dirty work. Left
Crouch!
They were in this game until midway through the second half when Austell sneaked. George Tregorrick says he best turn over. I think he might have done it actually. Staying on his feet, he did. Which came from scrummages.
Let's go. Format,
Adam
let's go.
Powell, like he's done all day,
Time is off.
crashes the ball up, takes 3 men with him, and he's so hard to stop. There's Archie Beast, who's still playing full-back, although everyone else has changed positions.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
To right drive again, Austell. Ben Woodsmansey and Adam Powell does the rescue work. That's a lovely tackle.
Okay, lost now,
there.
Reds.
Adam Powell, says Chris. Here's Ben. So hard. I've been hit by a double truck. Mark Vine stayed down on the far side. He's now. I think Austell are going to have a run. They've got to really.
Offsides.
They've probably just got this game sewn up. They're looking on, and the referee said no. Reasonable attempt. And Matt Shepherd. He's going to stick it in the touch. Austell will have a scrummage. And Mark Vine is limping over there. I'm not sure if he's going to be replaced. Not. Referee's given a scrummage. Sam Heath is sitting down, so I think he's going to call a timeout. But he finds time off even. That man Adam Powell, who's had a very fine game, isn't he?
Okay, tackle again.
Takes 3 men to bring Sean Moulton down. He's not the biggest player on the park. There's Cam Granger.
Charge down. Play on.
Charge.
No,
Down.
charge down.
Rory O'Brien's going to have a look, see if he can get his winger away. Nowhere to go. That might be just it. There's Sean
That's
Moulton.
the end of the game. Ball's
He's had a
dead.
very fine game. Alex Gordon brings proceedings to an end. 4 minutes and Austell have come out on top by 24 points to 10. It's not beyond over Sidmouth. In what has been an absolutely pulsating game. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, tune in again next week where St Austell welcome Marlborough for the rearranged fixture. And that again will obviously another cracker. There's young Ben and Pete and Matt up against a bigger and more experienced front row, but they've had a fine game today, those 3. The wind has really picked up as we speak, it really has. It's probably double the speed it was earlier on. Four minutes left. 24-10 to St Austell. If it stays like this, Sidmouth will go away with nothing. And St Austell are probably playing for a bonus point try, which doesn't look very likely right now, but you never know. Chris Ashburn, that another big loop pass to. That's the first chance we've seen Archie to show his pace. He just floats past people. Danny Tyrrell has a little chip and chase. But Sean Moulton gets there first, and I think he might have called the mark, and then he's gone. Yeah, referee brings him back for a scrummage. Green scrummage after a knock on. So it is Sidmouth scrum, right inside, just inside their own 22. Slightly, maybe about 3 minutes left in this game, and maybe this point, some of the supporters, the St Austell supporters, will be thinking they have done enough. But what a cracking game it's been. One of the best I've seen this season. And yeah, you better believe it, Sidmouth are still going to run the ball from everywhere they can. And Rory O'Brien has had a very fine game from fullback today. Dangerous every time he's had it, running. Kicked well, scored a try. That's the replacement fly half, and I don't know his name, number 19. Strip there, but it came off his hand in the strip, so it'll be a scrum. And I think he said 1 then. 2 minutes, says a ref. So Austell, of course, would love to get a bonus point try. And Sidmouth, I think, playing for a bit of pride and maybe another score. My goodness, they made a contest of it. They won the first game between these two teams. I think it was something like 30-24 was the score. And they were in this game until midway through the second half, when St Austell snuck 2 tries, which came from scrummages. There's that drive again from St Austell. Ben Woodsmansey and Matt Boothby. That's a lovely tackle there. Adam Powell hit so hard, like being hit by a dumper truck. Yeah. Now, I think St Austell are going to have a run. They've got to, really. They've probably just got this game sewn up. They're looking for a 4th try for a bonus point. And Matt Shepherd is going to stick it in a touch, which he does. Not. He managed to keep it in, and Sam Heathcote's going to have a run from there. But he finds that man Adam Powell, who's had a very fine game, isn't he? Takes 3 men to bring Sean Moulton down. He's not the biggest player on the park. Another charge. And Rory O'Brien's going to have a look, see if he can get his winger away. Nowhere to go. That might be just it. Alex Gordon brings proceedings to an end, and St Austell have come out on top by 24 points to 10 over Sidmouth in what has been an absolutely pulsating game. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, tune in again next week, where St Austell welcome Marlborough for the rearranged fixture, and that again will probably see another cracker. So Sidmouth go away nothing, and St Austell winners 24 points to 10. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, and with a bit of luck we'll see you next week.
Afterwards in the bar.
Thank you, Alex. Well played. Really, really good game. It was, wasn't it? Just throw it up, I'll catch it. Lovely. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Yeah. Oh, I haven't got your email address, have I? Oh, okay, don't worry. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Write it on that. And just leave it down there and I'll come and get it. Here's the pen. Hey, what a good game though, wasn't it? Yeah. It really was. It's a cracking game, really impressive.